Hey, welcome back to the final part, guys, of the series. So what we're going to do here, a lot of this might be confusing to begin with. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a link in the description. Either my text guide will be there complete and just skip ahead to this final part, or until that's up, what I'm going to do, I'm going to link my Google document. So right now, when this video goes live, you'll find a link to my Google document, guys. Just scroll down to part 36 and you'll have all these instructions listed there. And obviously later on, my text guide should be complete and that'll be linked instead. But yeah, come talk to this guy first. Obviously, we spawned in the Martina Gate signpost, which we warped to earlier. Talk to this guy. This guy is a Grandmaster. Just choose top options. Just advance his dialogue. And then what we're going to do next, guys. So he's going to see me doing this. I'm just going to explain to you what I'm doing. Like I say, if it's too quick, just look in my text guide and it's all written out in text. So while you're here, like I say, you talk to him, exhaust this sort of quest dialogue, and you want to sell any equipment which you don't need anymore, just to reduce your weight limit a bit. But make sure you do not sell any off-the-area equipment, and do not sell that weakest steel sword we brought much earlier, if you remember. If you had sold that weakest steel sword at some point, then it doesn't matter. You can just go and buy another one from the nearby blacksmith. Yeah, so don't worry if you have. Just go, once you've done all this, just go and buy one from the nearby blacksmith before we warp away to the farming area. And then what we do, once you've got rid of all your unnecessary items, you're going to open up your character menu and you're going to buy every skill in the general tree. Oh yeah, and one other thing, you always want to make a manual save. So once you've sold all your unnecessary items, the ones you don't need, obviously, like I say, make sure you keep the off-the-area gear, including the off-the-area roach equipment. You want to keep all that, and like I say, your weakest weapon. You still want to keep your best bow, of course, and your best weapons and such. Keep the erudite and obviously the winter's blade, and then make a manual save, guys. Do not overwrite that manual save. Going to be reloading that quite a bit. Right, and what we're going to do next, you're going to buy every single skill in the general tree. If you don't have enough skill points, then just use that potion of clearance, which we bought much earlier. Yeah, so buy every single skill in the general tree, and that'll pop a trophy. Dendrologist. There you go, Dendrologist. Buy all the abilities in one tree. And then what you're going to do, you're going to reload your manual save, or just use the potion of clearance. Just do not overwrite that save, guys. Yeah, so use another potion of clearance. You should have two, so you should have one remaining if you did use one to get that Dendrologist trophy. So what we're going to do now, you're going to come to your character menu, you're going to press triangle to enter mutations, and you're going to just buy any mutation. You should have plenty of mutagens to do this with, as long as you've been looting all the enemies which we've killed along the way naturally, like I've been doing, and like I've advised. And once you create your first mutagen, guys, you'll get a trophy, weapon W. That's it. Once you got that, go back to the character menu and you want to buy the following skills and assign them. So you want to buy metabolic control from general, then you want to go into alchemy, you want to buy heightened tolerance, and you want to buy all 3 of 3 abilities in that. You're going to buy acquired tolerance, 3 of 3, you're going to buy fast metabolism, 3 of 3, and side effects, 3 of 3. You might have to buy some other skills just to gain access to some of them if they're further down on the list. But you see what ones we actually need, because you'll see me equip them. So like I say, it's heightened tolerance, acquired tolerance, fast metabolism, and side effects. Like I say, this is all going to be in that link in the description, guys. That's it. Now assign them 5, the 4 alchemy and the 1 general skill. And then what we're going to do next, we're going to open the alchemy window. We're going to go into potions and you're going to craft as many available potions which you can, that you have the ingredients for. By this point, you should have quite a few you can craft. Yeah, just from looting all the enemies along the way. Yeah, I've not been looting anything, guys, except for enemies which I advise you to. So it should be similar to me. And then once you craft as many potions as you can, then craft as many decoctions as you can. Yeah, you craft the potions first because they have lower toxicity. Can't even say that word. They have a lower toxic rating, I would say. Yeah, so you craft potions first, as many, and then decoctions. and then come into your potions menu in the inventory, and first use as many potions as you can. Basically, the way you want to do this is you want to use anything with the lowest toxic rating first, and then make your way upwards. So I use one with 15, one with 25, and then I'm making my way up to probably to 50. And eventually, guys, should pop that trophy. Can't quit anytime I want. That's for having 7 buffs active all at the same time. Actually, I've got 6. I think once I left the inventory, I think a 7th expired just as I left inventory. But yeah, that's trophy 1, guys. Can quit any time I want. Be under the influence of 7 potions or decoctions at the same time. And what we're going to do next, we're going to buy all the Offieri. We're going to buy the remaining Offieri gear which we need. So all we need now, you might need some other items. If you do, then just craft them. But you should have the Offieri roach set. You know, the saddle, the blinders, and the saddle bag, I think it is, or something. Yep, and then you've got the Offieri. You should have the armor, you should have the sword. So all you need to craft is the Offieri boots, the Offieri gauntlets, and the... yeah, that should be it. You've got the trousers as well, the Charivari. But once you crafted the Offieri gear, you'll get this trophy, guys. Yep, I wore Offieri before it was cool. You don't have to equip that. You just have to have obtained 1 piece of each of the sets. And then once you've done that, keep doing what I'm doing. I'm crafting all the Manticore pieces. The Manticore pieces are the cheapest to craft, and they've got the least sort of amount of materials. So yeah, crafting all the Manticore pieces, and once crafted all 6 pieces of the Manticore gear, yep, the next thing to do is to equip them all. And that should pop 2 trophies. No, 3 trophies. Yeah, 2 trophies, sorry. One of them is from the story list, and one of them is from one of the DLC lists. So yeah, once you've got the Manticore gear, all 6 pieces, you've got a silver sword, steel sword, boots, trousers, gauntlets, and the armor. Loot it, and equip it, guys, and you get that trophy, dressed to kill, and armed and dangerous. That's it. So all we've got to do now, guys, is farm kills. Yeah, so I'm just showing you everything I've got. Like I say, this is all in the description, guys, if you're struggling to keep up with me. Yep, so that's all the sort of missed trophies done there. All we've got to do now is farm some kills. Kill related trophies. So we're just going to reload that recent manual save we made to get everything back. Yeah, if there's any items you needed to craft any of the Manticore, by the way, that Grandmaster normally has them. You probably see me buy a few things as well. I think I had to buy a Dimeritium plate. I think I had to buy a few of them. So yeah, that guy normally has some of the things you need. If you highlight the item you want to craft, you can actually press right and highlight each piece of the crafting materials which you need. And you can press triangle, I think it is, to buy them, as long as you've got them in stock. And remember, if you run out of stock, you can just rest for 5 days and it will restock. So yeah, if you are missing any materials, normally he will have anything you need. And obviously you have all the other merchants in that area as well. But you should have most stuff you need. So you're going to put a marker down on that small settlement to the east. And you're going to warp to here, guys. Yep, to Harvigan in the Skellige Isles. So yeah, you warp to Harvigan in the Skellige Isles. And like I say, put a marker down on that settlement to the east. And you can get on Roach and you're going to make your way there, guys. Now once you get here, it's very important you choose the options I pick. There's actually 2 enemies which we can farm near the top of this map. But what you do in this quest coming up can affect how the enemies react. And we want them to be hostile pretty much and to keep respawning. So just make sure you do this bit exactly the same. Yeah, once you get there, choose second option, sorry, not who you think I am. And then second option, again, this is a mistake. That will aggro the enemies. Yeah, so just make your way here. The cutscene will trigger automatically. Yeah, like I say, second option, sorry, not who you think I am. And second option again, this is a mistake. Once you aggro them, get back on Roach and then head north. Yep, head north up here, guys. I'll show you where we're going in a second. This is the farming spot. Yeah, so just about there. So as long as you've been following me well, these will be the only kill related trophies you need. So these enemies here, they spawn normally sometimes by walking away and rotating the camera, or by meditating for an hour. And you want to save your game here, because you might be reloading the save a bit, and you obviously want to make sure you always get this potion of clearance back. Yeah, you're making a save basically just so you can get all your materials back and your potions of clearance before you obviously use them to get the relevant trophies. So the skills to buy now, guys. You're going to buy far-reaching Ard. Like I say, this is all listed in my document and description. You've got far-reaching Ard, melt armor, exploding shield, puppet, Ard intensity, axie intensity, and then all them ones I just mentioned, you want to fully max them, and these other ones you just need to buy one of them. You've got fire stream, igni intensity, pyromaniac, active shield, quen intensity, and quen discharge. Now the key ones you want that you actually need, you need far-reaching Ard, you need puppet, you need Ard intensity, and you need axie intensity. They're the key ones. And you also want to make sure do not equip any of these, which I don't, because sometimes if you equip certain abilities from the same sort of column, the same row, it will give you a different action when you use that ability. So make sure you assign only ones that I did. So that's ones I've got assigned. Do not assign any of this. Assign only them. And then once you've assigned them all, guys, place your best blue mutagen in each slot. This is all to increase your sign intensity. Doing this will make it so Puppeteer lasts for longer. Your puppet ability. That's it. Once you're prepared skill wise, make sure you're on easy mode. And make sure you've got Northern Wind Bomb equipped. Yeah, Northern Wind, you want that slotted. And I'll show you how to kill these two enemies. So like I say, normally just meditate for an hour to spawn these. And the idea is, so you're going to meditate for an hour to spawn the two enemies again, like so. You're going to lob a Northern Wind Bomb to freeze them both. You normally have to aim manually. Do not try to just lob it. Just press R1 because you'll normally miss. You always want to hold R1 to aim manually and then throw it to begin with. And then what you normally do, once they're both frozen, you use Puppet on one of them by holding R2 and holding square, the axie skill. Hold it, and you want him to kill his mate. And then what you're doing, you're going to try to lure him towards the edge and use Ard to knock him off. And just keep doing that. I do it a few times and then just skip ahead, guys, until the trophies pop. To lure him to the edge, you can just parry him, and while he is your ally, you can just sort of dodge into him to knock him back. And there you go, use Ard to knock him back. So again, meditate for 1 hour, hold R1 and lob a Northern Wind Bomb to freeze them both. While they're both frozen, use Puppet on one of them. Like I say, you need to hold square to cast it. And if you have different skills equipped to what I have, then you might not even use Puppet. So make sure you've got his skills slotted correctly. And then once he's killed his mates, move him towards the edge where you're waiting for Puppet to wear off. And then use Ard, guys, to knock him off. There's a kill for getting a Puppet kill his kill his enemy 20 times. And there's also a trophy for knocking 10 enemies off a edge of a cliff with Ard. That's why we're doing this. Basically doing 2 trophies at once. So I'll show you one more time, guys, and then I'll skip ahead a little bit to when the trophies pop. Yep, right, so I'm just going to skip ahead a bit now, guys. Okay, so Humpty Dumpty is about to trigger. Just got to knock this final enemy off. There we go, that's Humpty Dumpty. So once you've got that trophy, you don't need to worry about knocking him off the edge anymore. So once he's killed his mate, you can just kill him and then meditate to spawn him again and just do Puppeteer again. So yeah, very quickly, once you've got the Humpty Dumpty trophy, freeze them, use Puppeteer, when he's killed his mate, kill him, and then spawn them again. And it'll just get that process going through a little bit quicker. There you go, just kill them quickly and meditate, guys. And if you've got this automatic finishes on, you might want to turn that off just so you can skip the animation. Yeah, so this will be the final kill I need, I think, for Puppeteer. This was, they messed this up in one of the updates, by the way, but luckily they finished it now. Yeah, the enemy of my enemy. is my friend. I'm pretty sure that trophy is be corporal tier. I don't know. But yeah, so next guys, you can reload that manual save back if you want to get your potions of clearance back, or just use the potion of clearance if you have one remaining. And now we're going to do some more skills. So open your character menu, and now you want marksmanship from combat. From combat you want lightning reflexes. Yeah, 1 of 1. You want anatomical knowledge, 3 of 3, and you want crippling strikes, 3 of 3. Yeah, make sure you only assign them 3. There you go. Yeah, like so. So lightning reflex, anatomical knowledge, and crippling strikes. And they come into general, and you want steady shot and trick shot, like so. And then go back into signs, and you want pyromaniac. If any of these skills are at the bottom, then just buy any random ones to unlock them. Yep. Pyromaniac is right at the bottom. That has a 100% chance, I think, to burn an opponent. And crippling strikes gives 100% chance to cause bleeding. Okay, so once you've got them slotted, you want to equip the Devil's Puffball Bomb. Yep, and you also want to change the difficulty to story and swords. If you don't do this, then you're probably going to kill him too quick. And this is also where you want to equip that very weak weapon. Yep, likely the Matina sword. Yep, so equip your weakest weapon, Matina blade, that is for me. Yeah, weakest weapon, that's very, very important, otherwise you're going to kill this guy from one hit. You can increase difficulty on it a bit. I just like to keep it on story and sword, because that way, when you keep meditating, you're going to keep getting your health back. If you have it higher, your health doesn't respawn when you meditate. It just makes it a little bit easier. You don't have to worry about your health as much. Okay, so the key here is, to start off, you lob a Devil Puffball Bomb. That will cause poison. And then you attack them once with a fast attack to cause bleeding. And use Igni to burn them. That's it, just keep doing that until the trophy pops. The trophy we want is called Overkill. Make an opponent suffer from bleeding, poisoning, and burning all at the same time. The reason I start with the poisoning is because after you meditate, you're normally stuck into an animation where Geralt is recovering. But if you lob a bomb, you recover much quicker. So since you meditate, lob Devil's Puffball Bomb to cause poison. And again, fast attack to cause bleeding, and then quickly use Igni to burn them. So like I said, you've got to be suffering from burning, bleeding, and poison all at once. And like I say, if you're killing them too quick, you can increase difficulty a bit more if you want to. I just put it, like I say, I only put it on story and sword, just so I recover my HP each time I meditate. But if you wanted to, you could just keep dropping the difficulty down to get all your health back, and then go back to a high difficulty. But yeah, the higher difficulty the better, because they won't die as quick. And yeah, keep doing this guys until you pop that trophy. Overkill. Yep, here we go, final one. Trophy's about to pop. Yep, so now for the worst trophy of them all guys. Master Marksman. The one you've probably been dreading if you did a bit of research into Platinum beforehand. So this ain't actually too bad. I go from 0 to 50 in about 10 minutes. So it's not too bad. So once you've got that Overkill trophy, go back and drop the story, drop the difficulty back to the lowest, just a story. What you're going to be doing now, so we've already got assigned the skills slotted already, which we want. You want to unequip all your weapons, except for your crossbow. Make sure you got your best crossbow. You should have one of them, either Geralt of Rivia's crossbow or the Toussaint crossbow. Yeah, so make sure you equip your swords, that's very important. This is what I've got equipped. And what I normally do as well, this actually does increase your damage just a small amount. Yeah, just a very, very tiny amount. Yeah, put a red skill in each of the remaining slots, and slot your best red mutagens in the mutagen slots. This, like I say, it doesn't make much difference, but it does actually increase your damage a very small amount. If you don't do all this, you'll find after the punch and the crossbow, you likely won't kill the enemies. But this way, the punch and the crossbow will just kill the enemy. Okay, so once you've got all that slotted, we are ready to go, guys. So the way we're going to do this, when you meditate, by the way, do not go straight into a crossbow, because that seems to glitch a game. I don't know what happens, but if I meditate and go straight into my crossbow. The animation, it like freezes Geralt, and I always have to, it like soft locks a game and I have to reload it. So yeah, what I normally do, I meditate and then I use alchemy on one of them just to freeze him, and then while he is stunned, then what I do is I kill the other one and then go back to that one that's stunned. So meditate, stun one of them, and the idea is you need to kill 50 enemies with a headshot to the head guys with a crossbow, and it's very annoying to do. So kill 50 enemies with a headshot with a crossbow. And the way we do this, so remember we've got no swords equipped, we're just going to press square to do a fast punch, and that will almost kill him. So look, you'll see me square, that's it. He's got a small bit of health left, and then the crossbow to the head should finish him off. Just, there you go. You have to aim manually to hit him in the head. And it's quite hard to show if you've actually hit him in the head or not. Normally it will critical. A lot of people believe the screen shakes when you hit him in the head, but I don't think that's true. I think it's just some sort of random. But you do normally critical them if you hit them in the head. But the thing is, you've got 60% critical chance as well, so that's not really reliable. But all I try to do, I try to hit them in the top half of the head, because that just seems to be more likely to be a headshot. You aim for the top half of the head. That seems to do the job. And, excuse me guys, yeah, just keep punching. So like I say, as soon as you meditate, you want to cast alchemy. But what I normally do, once I've cast it, I press R3 to lock on somebody, because otherwise it might miss. Yeah, cast it. While it's casting, press R3 to lock onto someone, and then normally it should hit. And then while one of them's stunned, then you attack the other one. Fast attack once, crossbow bolt to the head, and then by that time, hopefully the other guy's just woken up, and you can use square attack, and then crossbow bolt on his head. And that's all you're going to keep doing, guys. Just keep doing that. Yeah, meditate each time, keep doing that. It will take you about, it took me about 10 minutes, might take you longer. Obviously, I've got a bit of experience doing this, so I can get straight into it, know what I'm doing. Might take you a bit longer, but yeah, taking me 10 minutes, it's not going to take you much longer, hopefully. What, twice as long at the worst? So yeah, do that, guys. Just going to edit now until the trophy pops. Yeah, last one. There we go, Master Marksman and the platinum. Limits of the possible. There we go, guys. Should be limits of the impossible. But yeah, that's it. Platinum. It was nice to actually get a platinum trophy last, wasn't it? After all them trophies. Yep. So that's it, guys. The full guide. All the trophies in about 20 hours. I mean, the guide's only 17 hours, so I've skipped up the Gwent and some of the horse racing. But let me just show you my actual game time. So come in here and press R2. You can see there, total play time 20 hours, 20 minutes. So we've popped all the trophies, and yeah, that includes my time with Gwent and stuff as well. And you can probably add a bit of time there as well, where I've been idle at times. You know, just not looking at my guide and deciding where we're going next. But yeah, that's it, guys. My complete Witcher series, complete 100% trophies in a very fast time. Give you some of your life back, and hopefully it's kept it quite fun as well along the way, and kept things nice and easy for you. But thank you for watching, guys. Thank you for following me for the whole journey, and hope to see you on the next one.